Hi everyone, Shannon here with Mixed Media Minnesota. So I am here with the sewing journal. It's complete. We made the cover together in a previous video, and earlier today I recorded a video doing a Christmas folio. If you watched that one, it's this one. And in that video I told you I was going to show you a flip through, and then I forgot to do that. So I'm sorry. So you're going to have two videos today. So the folio, if you haven't seen that, check that out. It's really fun. And the sewing journal flip through. So I am just going to go ahead and start with it. We made the cover together. I did go ahead and add some metal book corners on here, and I switched out and put one of the metal scissor charms on here as well. These are the chipboards. I used the kit. I believe it was the August kit, was the sewing kit on here. So I just covered it in fabric. This one has two signatures in it. It is lightly decorated. It's pretty big. There is room, to add more in there if you don't mind a big gator mouth. However, there's some in it. I did leave the signature strings hang out so you could put charms on it if you'd like, or tie it in a bow. I just tied some a sari silk bow here to close it up. So we'll just get right to it. This journal measures 9.5 inches by 6 inches, and as I said, it's got two signatures and it's in approximately 3/4 inch spine. So we'll just get right to it here. Okay, so inside the cover I made a pocket, and I just put an inventory tag and some other tags and a piece of the chipboard from the kit in there. And let's see, this is our vintage, it's in Mixed Media Minnesota's shop. It's a digital, it's the work basket. It's a like vintage sewing pattern book. You'll find it in there. So I used some of those digitals, put some lace on the edge. I backed them in one of our coffee dyed digitals, and music paper, and I just stitched some fabric on, and a bulb pin and some of the fabric and a button on there. And here is some, I don't remember what we used to dye this paper, but it was blue anyways. And then I just took a sewing, the instructions in a sewing pattern, and I just sewed it together, and then I just made a pocket in there, and I just put some of a cut off of the Stamperia Threads paper pack in there. So, and then here's our vintage sewing digital. So there's like 3 different digitals, I think, in here. You can find them all in Mixed Media Minnesota. I stitched some lace on the edge of that. Again, that's backed in our coffee dye digital. I did do a little bit of stamping with the stamps in here from our August sewing kit, which there is like 4 left, I believe. So if you're interested in that, check that out as well. And in here, I just made a hinge on a cutoff, and I just put a flip in there so you can journal on there. You can decorate that more if you prefer. There's some coffee dyed different papers in there, and this is some of the actual pattern. And what I did is I just took a piece of, I believe, copy paper, and I stitched it on both sides and just made it in a page. So I thought that was kind of fun, and it's got a little bit of a different texture. And on here I just stitched fabric on one of the cutoffs from the Stamperia paper pack. I stitched that on there and hung a bulb pin with one of the chipboard pieces. And then on the back side I just put a little bit of coffee dyed paper in there and stamping for journaling. There's some more paper that is, I believe, avocado. I'm not sure. We use so many things to try and dye it. Paper, so I don't remember what it was. But then here's a piece of I made a pocket. I stitched some cardstock on there and made a big pocket, and it's covered with the Stamperia's rice paper. And inside here I just put some more of the directions from a sewing pattern in there. Here's some more coffee dyed, and here I have a little tuck spot with a big tag in there, and I put some coffee dyed paper on the back for journaling, or a journal card rather, tag, whatever. Here's some coffee dyed line paper, some more stamping in there, some coffee dyed ledger paper, coffee dyed digital. This is from the vintage Stitch digital in our in our shop. And then, like I said, I left the strings. You could tie them in a bow or put charms on there or whatever you would like. The other side of the ledger paper, the dyed paper, the lined paper, coffee paper. Here's the other side of the pocket, and I did put some lace on there and a piece of the chipboard. And there's just, I put a lot of the cutoffs in here, so, you know, the possibilities and what you can do with them and use them, and they'll match is, you know, it's up to you. And then I just cut one of them into a big tag shape and put that in there. So you have that. And then this is the other side of the fabric that's just messily stitched on there. I think it looks really neat. And I'm going to tell you guys, I check all the time, and I thought I had them the right way, and I had this upside down. That is partly why this is on here, to cover that up. But we all make those mistakes, and it works just fine now. In here is a piece of the paper, and I just put one of the chipboards to hold that closed, and you open it up, and there's a little notepad in there. So we have that. The other side of the pattern, paper in there, coffee dyed. So it's just the reverse of the other side. Again, that instructions in the pattern, I stitched up, and then I glued it onto this, and I just put a coffee dyed little mini, like, it's a tabbed in, like a, you know, like, I don't know, the folders, or I got those on Amazon a while ago, and I haven't used them, so I thought that was kind of cool that they would fit in there. Some more music papers. Okay, and then the end of that first signature. Again, the work basket digital with some more lace on there. Music paper, and again, another one of the patterns, and inside here, I just put a piece of, I put a tab on a piece of the Stamperia paper pack, and it slides in that pocket. Here's the Vintage Stitch Digital with some lace on the edge. In here we have another flip that'll flip out. Some more coffee dyed paper, pattern paper, another piece of the fabric stitched on there. See, I didn't have this one upside down, so that one's in the right way. Some more dyed paper, and this is also a piece of the rice paper with the pattern instructions in there, and you can easily rip this up and collage with it, make tags to fit in there. I just put it in there because it goes with it. You can use it however you would like, but there's all kinds of journaling spots in this journal. Like I said, definitely room to make it how you want it. Again, the strings in the center. And I just keep flipping through a little bit of stamping. Oops. The other side of the rice paper, in here I just have some more cutoffs, a piece of chipboard, and then a little piece of the cutoff of the fabric I used in the cover. I just tucked that in there. The other side of the Stamperia paper with the fabric stitched on, the pattern paper. This was fun to do. I think I really like that. It was fun, and I think it turned out pretty cool. This is just coffee dyed paper. Might have been one of the extra papers that I just lay things on when I'm coffee dyeing or something, but it's cool. And then more stamping, some more lace on the edge, the digital, again, the pattern here with another one of the cutoffs from the paper pack with a tab. Music paper, and I stitched some fabric on there with a button in one of the chipboards on a bulb pin. And there's the back pocket with, again, some tags and cutoffs and chipboard pieces. And then we have our back with the fabric and the corners. And this is all stitched around in there. So, it was a lot of fun. I didn't get to decorate it and, you know, build it on camera. We did do the cover, most of it. But I definitely wanted to show you that it was finished. I just didn't get it to film it. This journal is listed in Mixed Media Minnesota's Etsy shop. It's for sale. So if you're interested and you want to check that out, hop on over there. I'll share a link to the shop below this. And I hope you guys really like it. It was a lot of fun to make. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And I want to thank you again for watching and for all of your support on my channel. And we will see you soon. Thank you.